Hello, everybody. I am back. I'm going to be talking a bit. This is a bit of an Orioles rant. I'll be talking a bit about what I think, what I think about the team and where do I think they go from here. As you may have known, the All-Star break has come and passed, so we're at the midpoint part of the season. Orioles are 9 games below 500, so they are out of the playoff race at the moment. But maybe with a couple of winning theories up ahead. Maybe they make it back to it. However, I do not trust that they will, considering they just lost the series to Miami pretty badly. Despite sweeping Atlanta, which I think is a very good team. So I have no idea what to think about the Orioles. Let's start off with the good about the Orioles, and that is Ryan Hearn is an all-star. Like like that he is able to play in the All-Star game for the first time in his career. Very happy about that. And I do like some of our starting pitching. Trevor Rogers especially looks pretty good. Everybody else is either hurt or underachieving or both for Zach Eflin. Um, yeah, not great from the starting pitching, but other than that, great from the offense. Uh, let's go into the bad now, and there is a lot of bad. Let's start off. I think our catching situation is pretty bad right now. I mean, Garrett Stallings is our starting catcher because we have so many injuries on the catching front. I mean, Adley Rutschman's hurt, Gary Sanchez is hurt. Their string catcher Maverick Hanley's that was a concussion. Fortunate catcher Chadwick Trump is out with an injury. So we're down our top four catchers. So we're down to our fifth string and sixth string, which is not good whatsoever. We had to call up David Banuelos for a bit. Yeah, not great from there. And then batting wise, yeah, that's our batting, and then Mountcastle's also been hurt. And then pitching wise, we're still dealing with a couple injuries. Like as I said before, Zach Eflin is still hurt, and of course, your top two guys, Bradish and Rodriguez, are both still hurt. You also are missing Tyler Wells, Albert Suarez, and a couple others. Kapovich. So you're still dealing with the injuries, even if some of the guys that you do have, like Trevor Rogers, are pretty good right now. Um, and then Kyle Stowers, even with the pitching, Kyle Stowers still destroyed you a couple days ago, which is just like, oh come on, what it goes off now. But yeah, not great there. Um, so I just want to talk about like where do they go from the deadline and into the future. I do think they will sell at the deadline. However, how much they will sell, I think it just depends on if they can make a contend in 2026, which basically means I think everybody who's on an expiring contract, like Zach Eflin, Charlie Morton, uh, Tomoyuki Sugano, and Cedric Mullins and Ryan Hearn, I think those guys could be shipped off. However, I do not think we'll trade a player who is still on the team through 2026 and beyond. So, for example, and I feel like Bautista is in trade rumors. I do not think we will trade him because I do think we'll try to contend in 2026. Same thing with Trevor Rogers, another one that's been in free talks. I do not think we'll end up trading. And Mountcastle, if he was healthy, he probably get traded just because I think we want to see what Mayo can do. But if Mayo, but because Mayo hasn't had the bats, if for some reason we're not giving him the at bats, I do think that eventually at some point, our Mountcastle will come back, rejoin the team. Mayo will probably get sent back down to AAA, or the other option is Mayo will stay up when they expand the rosters. But we'll see. We'll see what they do there. And as I said before, I have no idea what they're doing at the deadline. I do think they will ship off expiring free agents at the end of 2025. However, I hope they will not dip off guy from 2026 and beyond. The guys like Trevor Rogers and Felix Bautista uh Ramon Laureano and a couple others I'm not thinking of at the moment. Those guys I think will still be on the team at the end of the season because they still have contracts in 2026. But yeah, that's my prediction for the season. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. I will be posting more of these.